Instigator Joseph will also be reading that part.
Joseph McCray, and then Joseph.
Oh,
Right, it's two Jones.
Joseph McCray and Joseph. Yeah.
Joseph.
And Black.
He said
yeah. Olivia will be reading that part, and then the Me Too Kid will be read by Irma. I haven't seen Irma play. Is she here?
Yeah. What the?
Hey, what's up, man? Good to see you. I'm glad you're not a snake. All right. Snake wouldn't bit me.
Snake wouldn't bit.
All right. So here we go. Starts with the last one's viewpoint of walking into the room.
The last one, to remind you, the last one will be wearing the video glasses that we bought. So the video glasses will see everything that the viewer is seeing because the viewer is the last one.
All right, here we go. Last one looks at the PowerPoint, or the Power TV. Pans across the room, looks into the corner to an empty chair. As soon as the last one sits, the bell rings. American government is written on the board. The camera zooms in on the board. Instigator is someone in a Make America Great Again shirt, and they plug in the TV. And Trump is on the TV winning the election. Inauguration speech without face. Trump's face will never be seen throughout the film for its own.
You guys hearing that? Okay. A little bit louder, Todd.
Okay. Instigator walks up to someone wearing a DACA shirt.
Why is this wetback sitting in my seat? All of these immigrants are invading our country and stealing our jobs.
White noise from the Power. Shh.
Excuse me? I was born here.
I can't wait till Trump sends your asses back to Mexico.
I've never even been to Mexico.
Get out of my country, you illegal alien.
You sound like,
I'm trying.
No, but that was good.
That was really
That's
good.
the kind of energy we're talking about. The sentiment kind of got lost a little bit, but the volume, that's what we want. We want that, and that quick comeback like that.
Right, you sound like Dave Chappelle.
I'm
A little bit of Dave Chappelle there. All right. Causes a strong reaction out of the group. The group is like, whoa. During reaction, the Power comes up, shh, with
Listen up, y'all.
something about the wall. Uses Trump's calm voice rather than an angered, aggressive one. We'll tweet that. Showing the picture video of people who are visiting their family members through the wall while Trump talks about amazing the wall that will be built. I'm assuming that's what it's supposed to say.
How?
How amazing
there
the
we
wall
go.
will be.
There you go.
Now, did you guys, pause real quick, but did you see the guy that was deported this weekend, the doctor?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about it.
Right here.
The doctor. I thought they were going after people that were criminals.
I can't remember what the deal was behind that. He was a physician and he was already had a practice and was taking
Right.
care of people and everything.
All right. Second line comes from a bystander, complacent person.
Who put you in charge?
We've been in charge. I messed up. We've always been in charge. You just haven't been paying attention.
BLM and Dr. Kid. What?
In this classroom, you're the minority.
You're both garbage. Go on back to your own country.
This is my country. My people helped build this place.
That's not even true. We all know that you're all lazy. None of you work anyway.
DACA and Instigator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Everybody talking.
Is that right?
Okay, basically, so that part is like showing how I don't know.
That's just sort of like yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they're targeting the Black Lives Matter kid, and
Right.
it's kind of showing the docket.
All right, let's go back to the BLM kid. This is my country. Start right there.
This is my country. My people helped build this place.
That's not true. We all know how lazy you all are. None of you work anyway.
Yeah, the DACA kid agrees. Okay. The instigator comes back in. That's why when they shoot you.
That's why when they shoot you, nobody even cares.
Zooms into their faces and the expressions will be, I'll kill you now if I could. Shh. From the Power. Only the audience sees the clip. The students' arguments, yeah, fix that please. The students' argument still goes on. clip of Trump inciting violence.
And one of those one of those things where he's selling them
Rallies.
somebody else and hit him in the face.
Yeah,
Right.
the rallies.
All right, we need Trump. Okay, moving on to the BLM kid.
Oh.
Go.
Why don't you both just go back to where you came from? Wait.
Yeah, that can't be right.
Wait.
Yeah, because we said, the reason that was there was because we said that with the instigator and the DACA kid going up against the BLM kid, the BLM kid has this rebuttal saying that they should both go, that the instigator and the DACA kid should go to their own country.
Okay, so right before that BLM kid, please put in there, there's like some little arguments right there going on between the two people you were just saying.
Like
You said you wanted 2 shirts of each main character for each main character?
All right, good. All right, so let's start right there. No, it couldn't be between the BLM. It's got to be between the
We could say arguments continue.
yeah.
Right.
Just put arguments
Okay.
between players continue, and then y'all can decide how y'all want to shoot that when the time comes.
This next instigator runs a little.
Yeah, arguments continue. That works.
Yeah, leave it in there.
Okay, then the BLM kid.
Oh.
Okay.
Why don't you both just go back to where you came from?
You want me to say the line?
Yes, say the line, boy.
Boy.
Say the line like you wrote it. I'm about to play with you.
You're both garbage. Going back to your shit old countries.
We have to kind of beat that out.
Yeah.
BLM kid, go.
Well, you brought us here. Pay us our reparations, and we'll be happy to go
Listen
back.
in the back.
Say that a little bit better.
Well, you brought us here. Pay us our reparations, and we'll be happy to go back.
Me too, woman.
We don't have time for all of this. I'm just trying to pass this class.
Look who finally decided to speak up. Another nasty woman.
No.
How am
Hold
I
on, hold on,
nasty?
pause that.
Yeah, I'm trying not
Where
to.
it says nasty, put that in caps for me. Another nasty woman, please. Thank you. Go ahead, me too, young woman.
So how am I a nasty woman?
Who do you think you are taking on men's roles? The only thing you should be doing is washing the dishes and sitting there looking pretty.
It's people like you that are poisoning this country and making it unsafe for women and children.
White noise from the power. Shh. The power changes to a clip of Hillary Clinton being called a nasty woman. BLM kids have disappeared when we pull out of the video shop. Instigator, go.
I've made this country great again. You're just here to please men like me.
As he speaks, put this in black for me. As he speaks, he looks up searching for the Me Too woman, and she's gone. He then pans and notices that he and the last one is in the corner.
You're not gonna back me up on this? Forget you. I'm out of here.
Is that a little bit ahead of schedule?
Where's it at?
The tax bill? I don't know what.
So I think the tax bill's gonna come first, and then it's that line.
Yeah, let's move that down.
Yeah.
Let's move that one.
It's like he's alone, and then that comes on, and he's like, what? Yeah. There you go.
All right. Tax bill will take the MAGA person. What is the MAGA person?
Make America
Instigator.
great.
Okay, thank you. Person out of the. Thank you. Instigator looks at the last one. Go.
Listen in the back. Listen in the back.
You're not gonna back me up on this? Forget you. I'm out of here.
The last one pans the room and people go after panning away, turning back to the target. First they came for porn. Okay, what's the deal with this right here?
Okay, so the poem, like the one that I originally had, is playing, but we're gonna tweak it to like the different groups we are having this.
Do you
film.
have that poem?
Like
You remember the poem,
tweak-
Todd?
Yes, I remember it.
All right, so that poem is going to be being read. Is that it?
Mhm.
Okay, and then while it's being read, what's going to happen?
The camera's gonna pan over the shirts of like the people linking arms.
Oh,
To
okay.
show that unity, and then
So back up. Bring us back to that scene again. I'm trying because I didn't catch the transition.
okay, so the instigator, he's like, "You're not gonna back me up on this. I'm like forget."
Point to that line. I don't see it.
It's right after the green.
Right there?
Mhm.
Okay, so the instigator says, you're not gonna back me up on this.
Forget you.
I'm out of here.
And
Then what happens?
the last one, he like looks around and he sees that everyone else is gone.
Okay,
So and then
so everybody's gone now.
yeah.
Okay,
Then they turn back to the target. I think they mean the screen.
he turns back to the, is it the screen itself, the power? And first they came,
So then that poem starts playing.
let's, wait a minute, before that happens, let's get this nailed. They turn back to the target. What was the target? Was it the board, or was it the, it should be the power.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it was the power.
So the power is gonna be the target, and then on that, you can capture somebody
Yeah.
reading that poem. See what I'm saying? We didn't say that, but we should put that.
Yeah, let's put it down.
Have the power show the person reading the poem.
I think it'll just show the shirts, but like the audio will be the poem. So like
It'll show the shirts on the power,
yeah.
so
and
we'll
then-
zoom into the screen, and then that's where it shows the shirts. And did we say something about the arms interlocking at that point?
I think so, yeah.
So everybody that was in the room is kind of standing like this. Their arms are each.
I'm like, what?
So their arms are like this.
Yeah. But you can see their
I don't know if
shirts.
it's like this or it's probably
They
gonna
can
be
hold-
like that. Yeah,
yeah.
because the other person will have this arm up, and so you'll pan across. You'll see their arms. You see the interlocked arms, the slogans on the shirts, and then as it gets all the way to the end, then what happens?
The last person, they show that last one standing alone, like the last one standing alone, I guess.
So it comes along. You see all the different shirts, and then as it gets to the last one,
Like there's a space and then
Like they're not interlinked.
yeah, there's just one person that's by themselves.
who's the one person?
The last one and
The last one.
the last one.
That's their name, I guess.
So then we need to put on there, on the shirt, you're the last one.
Yeah.
Put that on a shirt.
I got you.
It should say, you're the last one. And then it fades from there and it says what? Footnotes, don't show Trump's image, only the courtyard, only the courtyard facing the area. That's the, what do you call it?
That was I think
Is
that
that supposed to be there?
no, it
Okay.
just got pushed down.
So take that off. Then so then under that is where we talked about it fading with the last one on the screen. It fades, and then you hear the voice echo. You're not going to back me up on this. And then it echoes. Just, you're not going to back me up on this. Kind of like that. So the last one, it has on the shirt, you're the last one, and then it goes to black, and then you hear the echoed voice, you're not going to back me up on this.
The only problem with the last one having it on his shirt, we will never see the last one.
No, you never will see that last one. All you see is the shirts all the time anyway.
At least
Except at this point where it's on
Yeah.
the screen. You're not going to ever see any faces. You just see the interlocked arms with their slogans on the shirt.
Okay, all right.
Okay, and then the last, after that, it'll be a gap between the last person, the last one on the link, and then the last one. And then once you pass that one, it goes to black, and as it's going to black, you hear the echo voice saying, you're not going to back me up on this.
All right, let's start from the beginning.
Okay. All right, so let's do it over one more time.
I want to put some names on these.
We know who the readers are now, don't we?
Yeah. Let's name the instigator.
We don't have one yet, but you can do it for the purpose of rehearsing.
oh, you want them to have like actual names.
Yeah, let's put some names on
Chad.
it. Let's make it Fred.
What's Scooby-Doo?
Fred
Now, are you planning to say the names?
Possibly not, but we need to put some names on
All right.
it. DACA kid. Come up with a name. Jose, I heard that. Let's go with A.
This is the most generic.
Julio Jose.
Dang.
They say Julio.
Julio, make it Julio.
I can't.
And then what's the next one?
All right, then
Oh, Fred, and then
BLM kid.
Tyrone.
I knew it was coming. I don't care. I knew that was coming. Every black kid
How about his name
is
is
named
Tyrone?
Tyrone.
How about this?
All my life.
It was either gonna be Jamal or
I was
Tyrone.
about to say Jamal.
Alright, then Fred. And then Tyrone again. And then Fred.
All right, Me Too woman.
Hillary. No, I'm just kidding.
Hillary's too direct.
Sarah.
Huh?
What you say?
These are not permanent names.
Leo.
Leo. Get the stretch.
So wait, so
Julia.
Jose
Who are we missing?
We're missing the Me Too woman.
Well, hang on to Jose and Instigator. Is that gonna be more like Jose and
No, we
Fred?
already had it.
Jose and Fred.
For a couple years ago.
Alright, then what else we got?
Fred.
Jose and Fred.
Fred.
And then Fred.
And we just did the Me Too woman.
Tyrone.
Well, I guess you never really hear their names.
Right, it doesn't really matter.
Where is the Me Too woman?
She's Cleo.
Oh, okay.
Leo.
Cleopatra. Elizabeth, or the woman.
All right, looks like we're good. Here we go. We're gonna read this.
Oh, like Elizabeth.
Like Elizabeth Warren.
For Me Too?
Yeah. Well, for the nasty woman.
Y'all ready? All for the nasty woman, Elizabeth.
Dang, let's Liz gonna be mad about that.
Yeah, but Elizabeth. What do y'all have for her now?
Leo.
Cleo. Is that the Me? That's the Me Too woman.
Yeah.
Is she the nasty woman?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is
Anything else?
The last one. Let's put a name on him.
The last one.
That's it.
The last one.
Leo.
Leo
Us.
and Leo?
Us.
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 U.S.
Us.
the United States.
Right.
All right, here we go.
Now you gonna read it? All right, here we go. Back in the back. Let's listen
Starts
up.
with the last one viewpoint of walking into the room. LO looks at the Power TV. Pans across the room, looks into the corner to empty a chair. As soon as the last one sits, the bell rings. American government is written on the board. Camera zooms in on the board. Instigator. Someone, okay, we don't need that. We know what that is. All right. Fred walks up to someone wearing a DACA shirt.
Why is this wetback sitting in my seat? All of these immigrants are invading our country and stealing our jobs.
White noise from the Power.
Excuse me? I was born here.
I can't wait till Trump sends their asses back to Mexico.
I've never even been to Mexico.
Get out of my country, you illegal immigrant.
Man, you sound just like Dave Chappelle on this.
I'm trying.
All right, causes strong reactions out of the group. During reactions, the Power comes up with something about the wall. Uses Trump's calm voice rather than an angry, aggressive one. Can you just put there, use Trump's calm voice? That's all we need.
Use Trump's calm voice.
Yep,
Comma. Or period.
period. Extras, showing a picture of video of people who are visiting their families, members through the wall, while Trump talks about how amazing the wall will be. Second line comes from a bystander complacent person. I believe we already have that, don't we? We have that video. Did I see that video? Wasn't you working on that video? The Trump with the wall one? Okay. All right, moving on. Tyrone.
Is it, before we go, is it possible to catch where he says how wonderful the wall is? Can we get like this really pristine, pretty shiny wall picture and then actually show the crappy pieces of junk that they got out there where people standing there trying to reach in between, you know, in contrast? You get what I'm saying? Just throw that out there.
Okay, we'll try to find that. Yep.
Under that part
No,
where
please,
it talks
please,
about the
please.
wall, we want two pictures there. We want to first show while he's talking, we want to show this real pristine, cool, super high, kind of cool looking wall. But then we want to transition that while he's still talking into what really it looks like at those walls that are out there. With the people standing there trying to talk to each other and hug each other between these crappy piece of fence or whatever.
All right, Tyrone.
Don't put crappy pieces.
Yeah, I was gonna
Actually, type
I'll
it
just
in.
put the real wall. We
Okay.
okay.
Thank you.
Who put you in charge?
We've always been in charge. You just haven't been paying attention.
What? In this classroom, you're the minority.
You
Well,
Go ahead, Fred.
You both, unless.
okay, sorry, I put that because it says garbage, like he calls them garbage twice.
Uh-huh.
So I think right here it'd be better if you said like you're both useless,
Yeah,
and then later it says garbage.
all right.
Well, then fix it.
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
All right, go.
You're both useless.
You're both useless. Going back to your own countries.
This is my country. My people helped build this place.
That's not true. We all know that you're lazy. That you're all lazy, and none of you want to work anyway.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
That's why nobody cares when you guys get. I messed up.
It's all right.
That's why when cops shoot you, no one cares.
Zooms into one face, and the expressions will be, "I'll kill you now if I could." White noise from the power. Only the audience sees the clip. The student's argument still goes on. Clip of Trump inciting violence. We need Trump's voice telling them to knock the hell out of it. These images of people being dragged out of stadiums. Argument continues.
Why don't you both just go back to where you came from?
You're both garbage. Going back to your countries.
Well, you brought us here. Pay us our reparations and we'll be happy to go back.
Man, we don't have time for this. I'm just trying to pass this class.
Look who's finally speaking up. Another nasty woman.
Please
Well, how
put
am
that
I-
in caps.
Which one?
That one.
Oh,
Slow that down, please. That is going to be extremely important. Start there, Fred.
Look who's
All right, go.
Look who's finally speaking up. Another nasty woman.
So how am I a nasty woman?
Irma.
Fred.
Who do you think?
You all right?
He was just laughing at how she said it. Okay. Get it together.
Fred. Who do you think you are taking on men's roles? The only thing you should be doing is washing the dishes and sitting there looking pretty.
It's people like you that are poisoning this country and making it unsafe for women and children.
White noise from the power. The power changes to a clip of Hillary Clinton being called a nasty woman. BLM kids have now disappeared as the clip is going on. Can you please put that in there?
Yeah.
Fred, go.
I've already made this country great again. You're just here to please men like me.
As he speaks, he looks up searching for the Me Too woman, and she's gone. He then passes and notices that he is the last one in the corner. You know what? The problem that I have is that we never saw Julio disappear.
We can still work that out.
I think, yeah.
We never saw Julio disappear. And
He
one-
can, I guess he could leave, oh wait.
Scroll up for me.
Stay focused in the back.
Okay, after the argument continues, right there before it says Tyrone, please put Julio disappears.
But then, should we change that line, cause it says, why don't you both go back to where you came from? Cause, and then
Well,
you-
put it after that. Then put Julio disappears after that.
maybe right here.
There you go.
And I still question whether we should do a fade on them disappearing rather than just having the screen come back and they're gone.
No,
I don't think
the
so.
screen coming back.
I
Huh?
think it's, cause I think if we had them like disappear into thin air, it might look a little cheesy.
No, it's not. It's not gonna look cheesy.
It'll. The main thing is whatever we decide to do to get rid of them, it has to have some poetic rhythm that goes along with the words that are being spoken. So in other words, we don't want it to be abrupt, like they're just gone. We want to have some form of transitional process that's taking place to let you know that somehow society is pushing them away, making them go away.
Julio has to disappear and Cleo has to disappear. We haven't seen Cleo disappear either.
No.
She can disappear. Like
It did disappear.
Where did Cleo disappear at?
right here,
She
like
did disappear.
after he says, "You're just here to please men like me," or they can, like while that tax bill clip is showing,
Olivia,
they can disappear.
they already disappeared. It said when he looked up, he saw her.
Yeah, well,
Now, one of the things, let me present this. One of the things that I'm seeing is while they're talking, while he's talking to this person, and you still see those other people in the scene, or the person that's going to disappear in the scene, they can start looking a little translucent. They're not just gone, they just kind of there, but it's almost like you can see through them. And then all of a sudden, the camera kind of moves back, and you see the two people interacting, and then by the time it comes back again, they're just gone. That way, they're just not gone.
Well, I mean, but you want that effect from the viewer to say what happened to them.
Or what's happening to them.
Why are these people disappearing?
Right.
Like, that's a mess up edit. They messed that up. Somebody didn't show up for filming.
Yeah.
And then by the time we get to the last one statement where he says, scroll down for me. Or scroll up, actually, where the last one says, I've already made this country great again. You're just here to please men like me. And when he looks up, there's nobody in the room but him and the last one.
So what you're arguing here is that we should just make them just be gone.
Be gone.
Yes.
like, are you saying have them all leave at the end, or
No.
Okay.
I'm still saying make them disappear in stages. But what I'm saying is maybe rather than just having them be gone, have them slowly going away. But based on what he's saying, maybe it'll be a better tactic to just let them be gone and let the audience discover that somehow they're disappearing.
Because I think if we were to like fade them out, it might look like kind of cheesy. Like I just think of like superheroes or something where they just all of a sudden turn invisible. Like I don't know.
It won't necessarily look that way. I know what you're saying. It won't have to look that way, but I can understand your point. So I don't have an argument with that. I don't see a real issue with doing it either way, as long as it's done through the script to make sense to the viewer. So whether we do it with a gradual fade or whether we do it with them just gone, I don't care, as long as somehow the viewer is swept up in that experience. The other thing, Todd, I want to make sure you take with you in this process is we need a 5-minute. That's our goal. But also keep in mind for our presentation video, it's okay if it goes to 12. So if you got some B-roll that we can incorporate in a longer version that we can use as part of our kickoff piece,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? Let that happen, because we can just make that 12-minute over here and make that 5-minute over here. We'll shoot it with the 5 and then come back and build up the 12 with some B-roll that you can shoot.
That's fair enough.
Okay.
There's some stuff before the class that we don't have.
Right.
All right, question now. Who is who? Who's playing what part?
Like the actual.
Do we know who's playing Tyrone?
Wasn't it Jane?
We don't have Fred yet. Fred, we're still trying to track down. We're trying to get that nailed before the 1st.
Last
They said Tyrone should be.
Y'all trying to make him make America great again?
I could do
Tyrone.
Oh, they want you to do Tyrone?
I can if y'all want me to.
Hold on, I thought, hold on, when we went through a process.
All right, wait a minute. Let's go back.
We went through a process, and I know we had 4 actors. I know James was one of them, right? Where's James?
Julian is
James Walker.
Right there.
Now, just because we have certain number of speaking roles don't mean there can't be other people in the room.
No, we agreed to 12 people. Those
Yeah,
are 12 people.
and they
right
can
there,
have
right?
some comments and stuff to
Oh,
make.
yeah, we about to get into all that.
Okay.
I need to find out who has these speaking parts.
So
Okay.
for instance, last time we said Julian was going to be the vocal DACA student.
All right, Julian, are you here?
Yes.
All right, get ready to read. Let's move on.
Okay. Joseph McCrae. We have you as our police brutality.
Hold on, so that will be the BLM kid, right?
So
Put a note on that. Somebody put a note on that. That's Joseph's playing the.
Tyrone. Put Tyrone. That's why I wanted to put names to these.
Okay, so Joseph's playing. Him is playing Tyrone.
yeah.
Correct.
Okay, so put Tyrone beside Joseph M. Put Tyrone and then put slash. Is he the
I'm gonna
black man?
I'll be the one.
Black Lives Matter.
He's gonna be the one that's gonna look like
Trayvon.
Martin.
Okay, so that's Black Lives Matter though, and that is that the main one
Yeah.
that's talking.
Yeah.
Okay, so you put your name, you put Black Lives, put.
Just put Tyrone. We already know.
Yeah, but I want to make sure we know when we look at the script what they did. So he's playing the Black Lives Matter kid. DACA we got.
Yeah.
Okay, so Joseph's playing Black Lives Matter kid, and his name will be Tyrone. Okay, and then y'all have to remember y'all want him to look like Trayvon.
Yeah, I'm ordering 2 shirts for that. I'm 2
Okay.
days.
All right. So we said, from what Dara told me, Irma's not playing the sexual assault, correct?
No,
You not?
Because she's
Cause she's out. Yeah.
that's gonna be
All right.
Olivia.
Olivia?
playing that part.
Yeah, she's gonna have the Me Too shirt on.
Olivia's gonna be Cleo.
Yep.
Me Too shirt.
Yep.
So Olivia's playing Cleo. Me Too. And okay.
All right, and that.
And Julian's gonna have on the Dreamer shirt.
Let's nail down Irma. Irma's out. But she'll still be in there, right? Will she be in there?
No.
Okay.
Take her out completely.
Okay.
okay.
Alright, so then what else?
Then that's it.
That's it.
So now we putting shirts on James and
Yeah, already-
Monique and all them?
Yeah, I got them ordered.
Yeah,
already.
You know what those are?
Yeah.
And there's no more speaking roles?
I mean, I'm gonna add them when we get in here.
All right.
Do we need to order any Make America Great Again stuff?
Yeah. You need a large and an extra large.
What, shirt?
Uh-huh.
I thought you wanted the hat.
You get the hat.
I
Hold
can't
on,
find the
hold
hat.
on, hold on.
Yes. Wait a minute, I can't hear you.
Okay, yeah, they're gonna be disappearing when, like with Joseph or the Black Lives Matter kid, the rest of that group will disappear with him.
So if their Black Lives Matter as well, then they'll disappear when he disappears. So
No, they were.
No, she's talking about the last 2 extras, Gita and Tom.
Right, but
so who would Gita and Tong represent?
so when he starts talking about that tax bill part, they're gonna be gone.
So then do they need to have a shirt that says that?
No.
Do they need something that indicates that they're supporters of the tax bill?
Nope.
Or
Just
non-supporters?
extras.
It's extra in the background, yeah.
So when do they disappear? When he's talking about the tax bill?
Yep,
Okay.
yep, at the end.
What happened to the
Oh,
thing?
my bad. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Okay, so
Alright, so
those 2 will disappear then, and what about the others? You already know about the others then, right? Okay.
like,
Video link and sources, video content.
Video.
Yeah.
Okay.
alright, so we need to flip this room now.
Just go down.
We're going to the other room.
Right, we need to flip it over there.
Okay.
And this is Joseph B. and Wava, right?
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Because the other one's in the second one.
Yeah.
So, Todd, we're going to have you take the readers and the camera people.
Right.
Hector, you can decide what you want to do with reality. I need the art department here because we're going to start talking about wardrobe.
Okay.
All right, we're getting ready to. Good job. Do y'all feel okay? Let's process this a minute. Give me the 5 minutes that's left.
I like the change in.
Did y'all like the script so far? Go ahead, Monique.
You can go ahead and stop it right now.
Really loud.